Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Okay, so let's talk about football. Now we are seeing Kutizani match day 5 and match day 6 of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers has come and gone. Very interesting results that we saw. Of course, now they are left with 4 more games, okay, to be played until the qualifiers. So the next round is going to be in September and also in October. Now, that being said, let's take a look at some of the games that were played in some of these groups. First of all, Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe in Group C, they are still bottom of the group with 4 points from 6 matches, which is very bad. Of course, they drew against Benin and they also drew against Nigeria in that match, which everyone is talking about. And we're going to talk at length about that match a little bit later on. Now, on top of Group C is, of course, South Africa with 13 points, followed by Rwanda and Benin, who have got 8 points. And then there is Nigeria with 7 points on number 4. And then number 5, there is Lesotho. And then there is Zimbabwe, number 6. Now, that being said, like I said, they still have 4 more games to be played. Who is going to qualify. Like I said, I always remind you that only one team per group is going to qualify for the World Cup directly. The other top placed teams are going to play via a playoff, so that only one team is going to be picked that is going to be representing CAF Confederation. Oh, it's complicated. Now, back to the other games that were played. Of course, there are some teams that have played outstandingly very well. Like, remember, when these teams were being seeded in the beginning, the top teams in each group, those are considered to be the best teams in Africa. And still, some of these teams, they're still proving to be, of course, indeed, the best teams in Africa. Okay, so that is why you see, even after playing these games, they still remain on top in their respective groups. So that is the reason why I'm saying they remain to be the best teams in their respective groups. Okay, we're talking about teams like Morocco. Morocco is on top of Group E with 15 points, doing very outstanding for themselves. They are unbeaten. Okay, they are unbeaten. This is the same group. Remember, teams like Zambia. Zambia is down there, no chances at all. And of course, in the same group, Congo and Eritrea. Congo yakaitwa banned by FIFA. Eritrea hainatombovera yatamba. It withdrew just before the competition is started. And Group F in Ivory Coast and they're on top of their group. They're playing very well. Chances of qualifying there, but they've got to very stiff competition from Gabon, which has got 15 points in that group. So it's kind of it's too early. They still have to fight them more. And then there's Algeria in Group G. Algeria is still not very clear as well because they've got Mozambique that is just close by. So that one, they also still have to work a little bit harder there. And then there's Tunisia in Group H with 16 points. Tunisia, again, not very clear because they have Namibia and Liberia. Can you believe it? They have Namibia and Liberia. They have Namibia and Liberia who are just so close to them. I can talk of so many other teams, that I can think of, like maybe Ghana as well. Ghana as well is one team that is on top of the group, but that's a clear, okay. Now, tichiri papo nyama games, like I said, unema games akatambwa about 33 games akatambwa. Akapera game, akapera ari 1-0 or something like that. Most of these games score 1-0 or something like that. Then still end up like that. Mo Salah, the top goal scorer so far, and 6 goals. Then because there are quite a number of other players, Vanema 5 goals. So, like I said, I was talking to you about top seeded teams. Who are still performing very well. We are talking of my team Vana Egypt, they are doing very well. Of course, Mo Salah. Mo Salah no score kuzviombe. He scores zviombe kwete zvishoma, okay? And tinama teams akata. Then back to team Zimbabwe and Nigeria. That one I think I'll have to talk about it separately. Tisinga mix zvino anditika. Saka my teams are seated on top. Egypt, I think Ivory Coast, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, ivavo ndo vakanga vari top seeded, ndo vanonzi mabest teams kuafrica, but they're still on top, which means their chances of qualifying to the World Cup are very high. Okay, still, because they're still on top of their groups there, except my teams are Nigeria. Nigeria was seeded on top, but their chances of going